Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Alfredo Jr., AMG, Dan Real, Noble Brown, Mada Ankusa, and Vid Mantis. Welcome back, Giveaway King family, to another F1 Clash video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing our opening round for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Here goes our drivers, Sainz and Verstappen. As you know, we want to jump straight and look out over by the polls. The community section today is where I'll be posting the winners of the giveaway. So look out over there for your name if you have won later down today when I'll do the draw. All right, so let's jump into the event and get qualified for the opening round. As you know, we'll do our first 5 races. Let's jump in. Here we go for our first race on Brazil. Also remember to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Let's go smash that like button, guys. Come on. Let's see what qualifiers looks like here. Getting out qualified. We're in the top 10 anyways. 7-9 got out qualified by Leclerc and Verstappen there. Still searching for some more Leclerc cards to get him up to level 7. That's when I'll be replacing Carlos Sainz with Leclerc and Verstappen. Alright, wet race here for 2.2 minutes and 22 seconds. We're going to have some wet rain. Let's see if our drivers can pull out. If Verstappen can pull out, Sainz can follow in the wet conditions here. Leclerc should start to drop back as his wetness ability isn't too good, but he seems to be holding up nice with Verstappen up in the front there. Let's push it. Come on, get that position, Verstappen. Alright, let's cut down. Carlos Sainz took the position. Let's boost him back up. As we're kind of stuck at this point. Carlos Sainz has a lower level of wetness ability than Max Verstappen here. And Verstappen seems to be struggling, while Charles Leclerc seems to be holding his position good in 3rd place. Alright, so what we'll have to do here is use the weather to our advantage and try to do extra laps in these wet tires, so when we could come back for dry tires. So we're trying not to go to pit too early here. So the rival will have to go to pit and get back out into wets. And we can go to pit and come back out into softs or hard tires. Alright, so we should be able to do 2 more laps on these set of tires. Come back to pit in the 5th. As it was 3 to 6, 3 to 6. So we should be able to come back to pit in the 5th here. After 2 more laps of conserve, we see Sainz losing a position there. Verstappen holding it strong. The rivals should start to go to pit here in this lap, and they're going to go to pit to wet tires, which should take them to the end. There goes Verstappen going to pit to wets. Let's see, Leclerc also going to pit. So stalking by the rival here. It's rare when you see the AIs stock like that. We're going to go around for our extra lap. And then we're going to come back to hards and boost the finish from here. We could come back to softs from here and boost the finish. Track's going to start to dry out. It's sunny. It's not like it's cloudy where this track is going to dry out really slow. It's going to dry out really quick within a lap or 2. So we're going to go back to softs here. By the time we get out, we should be at least 50%. So our soft should be holding grip onto the track. Let's see. And we're going to be boosting to finish. Alright, so 58. 55% for Verstappen, 58% for Sainz. There goes below 50. So our tires should start holding grip now, but we have this, the rival has this huge lead on us. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to catch them back. Let's see. Track is going to be drying out in this lap, so we'll have like one lap to push around to catch up to the rival. And that will be the final lap. I think they have enough distance to take the win. Yeah, we're not going to catch them at all. Now the track is dry. We have one lap. If we were like closer, then we would have had a chance to catch them. Look at Verstappen getting stuck on the Red Bull there on wet tires. We are gaining, but not as fast. See Sainz getting stuck on another car with wet tires. Don't know why our drivers are getting stuck. We should not be getting stuck. We should just be squeezing by. Guess they're blocking the race line. So a 3-4 finish for us here. Not enough to catch back up to the rival, but we'll take a 3-4. Let's look at the rival drivers. I think it's level 7 Hamilton and level 7 Verstappen. Yep, there we go. Level 7 Hamilton, level 7 Verstappen. Let's jump on over into the next race. Here we go for the next one on Hungary. You see this qualifiers. This rival looks pretty strong. Has won his last 2 GPs. There you see him out qualifying us. 3-4. Leclerc and Sainz. Now let's go. And we're in 7 and 8. I might try to make an adjustment to this setup and see if that improves the setup. If we could get some more top 10, because it would be nice to see your setup get qualifying against these superstar players at a higher level. Right, let's cut down there and cut down there. We're going to do a 1 stop. We're going to conserve for 4, come back to hards and boost the finish. I think the rival is going to be doing a 2 stop. He has Leclerc and Sainz, so that's good tire management right there. So he might be going also for that 1 stop. Well, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for that 1 stop. Their tire management looking really nice and looking 1 stoppy. Hold on a minute, guys. All right, guys. Pardon. All right, so all right, we see the rival going for hards for his Leclerc there, meaning that Leclerc is going to the end. We're going to for hards as well. So we can at least use our Verstappen to catch up to that Sainz and take that position when he goes to pit. Let's see. Rival Leclerc looks a little bit slow on those hards. As you can see, Sainz on softs has taken the top spot. So we want to push or Verstappen to catch up to Carlos Sainz so he doesn't create too much distance. So when he does go to pit, Verstappen is right there to take his position. But we'll have to get by this Leclerc first. He's holding us up. Leclerc is holding the line. Really nice. So Sainz, oh yes, Sainz got blocked up going into pit. So we should take that position. Nice and easy. Down the inside of Verstappen on Leclerc. Good defense from Leclerc there, holding off Verstappen. And we're boosting to the finish, so it's going to be a ding-dang battle for first place. There we go, got it. Let's see if Sainz can get up, out and around Verstappen here. Alright, so it's up to Sainz if we want to get this win to get around Verstappen. There he goes, getting Verstappen down. And that one is a win for us. We'll take it 1-4, 45 points. Great drive from our drivers. Great drive from Max Verstappen here to make a good comeback. We see Leclerc trying to make a comeback. Not possible today, Leclerc. Not today. Alright, great race there. Alright, let's look at what the rival has on as his setup, and let's look at our setup, and then we'll try to make some alteration to our setup and see if we get any form of better performance out of our car. So level 7 Sainz, level 7 Leclerc. And there we go. Alright, so he has max level hold in there, so that's really good. He's basically on the same kind of setup, but he has the buffer in there, which make his setup a little bit stronger than ours. But really good setup there from the rival. And our original setup that we've been using. Finally got that CX2 up to level 8 and the padlock up to level 8. Alright, so we're going to be messing around with that and see if we can come up with anything better. Alright, let's jump into the next race. Here we go for our next race on Mexico. We did alter our setup here, so I'm eager to see how this setup will perform versus the one that we were using previously. Let's go see what qualifiers looks like. Nice, so we got out qualified by a 1-2, but we got 3-8, so we did get the top 10. Let's go into the race and see the performance of the car. So your rival is using a Leclerc and Sainz. Level 7 and level 8 I would suggest, or I would think. Come on, Verstappen. Sainz has already gotten up to P1. It's up to you now to get up there as well. Come on, push off. Alright, let's go down there and there. Yeah, Sainz can go because he's out in P1, so we can go 3 laps with him. We'll do 4 laps with Verstappen and come back to hards and boost the finish for a 1-stop with him. To kind of cover the rival Leclerc, who's doing a 1-stop as well. And we leave Sainz to create that distance and do a 2-stop and take his win. Well, we could do a 1-stop with Sainz as well. Like boost 3 laps and come back to hard tires and then go to finish on regular driving. Let's do that. So 1-stop here with all the Sainz. Boost 3 laps. We're going to come back to hards and just cut it up to regular driving. And those hards should bring him to finish, as it's going to be 5 laps needed out of 7 laps. Hard tires holding up there versus all those softs behind. And we just cut that up to regular driving. and we'll leave him to go, and we'll continue to go around with Verstappen here for another lap. See, the rival signs came back out on hards as well. And we're going to come back to hards with Verstappen here. And then we're going to go to the finish. So one stop all around. Let's boost down the hill. See if we can pick up any positions. Cut off that. See if we can use a late pit order. Come on, push in front. There we go. Now put in your go to pit orders. Oh, he wasn't going into pit anyways. Go, go, go. There we go. All right, so we're on boost with Verstappen to finish. We should be able to catch up to Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc when he decides to go to pit. And as we continue to push with Sainz for the remaining 3 laps on regular driving. All right, so we see Leclerc did not go to pit there, so we have room now to pick up some of these positions, close on that gap. Can we get around AI? Who's this? Leclerc. Yeah, AI Leclerc. Squeeze through there. Nice late break in there from Verstappen to take that position. Let's get a screenshot there. About a thumbnail. Carlos Sainz. Car getting shoved off the track. Here we go. Will he get it? Yes, he did. All the way down there. Nice driving from Verstappen here to take that inside all for himself. Who is this? We have now Max Verstappen versus Max Verstappen on hards. Will our Verstappen take him? Lewis trying to get around as he's not having it. Cut back up to regular driving. Come on. Come on. Lewis versus Verstappen here. Let's take a screenshot of that. All the way to the inside. Not enough. Lewis Hamilton. What a drive from Lewis. He's on soft compound, so he can drive that aggressive. He's on the soft compound. What a drive from Lewis there. Let's go Verstappen. Inside now. Alright, so he held for 5th. Yes, he did get it. He finally got it. Got around Verstappen right at the back straight away. Boosting to finish. So great race there. And yeah, let's look at his driver's levels and then we'll jump into the next race. Look at that. All 3 wins. That's nice. Let's look at the levels. Oh, level 8 Leclerc, level 9 Sainz. So I guess he's maxed out. He has maxed out drivers. Let's take a quick look at his car. Oh my god, look at that car. Crazy car right there. All level 7 epics. Alright, crazy. Let's jump into the next race. Here we go for our next race on the Bahrain track. It's rare when you see rain at the Bahrain track. So this one is 100% wetness. So we're going to be going with Perez and Hamilton, our best and 2 strongest wet drivers. We want to see how they qualify here in the wet on Bahrain. All right, so they squeezed to the top there, 3-4, outrunning Hamilton and Kimi on Kevin's side. Oh, it's Kevin. Let's see. Let's jump into the race. Yeah, it looks like it's the real Kevin. So let's go. All right, so it's going to be 100% wet, and we have 2 of the best wet drivers in the game, Perez and Hamilton. So we're going to jump off at the start here. Nice start from Perez. Come on, Hamilton, get in there. Perez shoved off AI Hamilton, but Hamilton did not take advantage. So he'll have to work now to get around AI Hamilton. Now he's losing position to the rivals. Hamilton retake that position and continue to boost. So we're going to boost out our drivers here for 3 laps, and then we're going to come back to wets and go to the finish on those wets. So we might do 4 laps, 3 laps of boost, 1 lap of conserve. We just need to create that huge amount of distance, but we need Hamilton to get around AI Hamilton here. Let's cut him down. So he changed the line, too slow. Let's try and get him to overtake AI Hamilton and go catch up to Perez as we try to create this huge distance between Kevin Hamilton and Or Hamilton here. All right, here we go. Inside. Good try. Good try, Lewis. Good try. I guess it's a max level Lewis, the AI car. So Or Lewis is a little bit off, but Perez is killing it. They're going to put in the go to pit orders for him there. As he's gone. He's left no room for no arrow. No room for arrow left by Perez there. And let's put in our go to pit order here. Alright, so we finally got around AI Lewis. Come to think of it too, I don't want to score any 47s in the opening round. I don't know, I'm testing something new. So I'm going to slow my Hamilton down and let AI Hamilton go by. And finish with a 1-3. I'm testing something new. So I don't want to finish with any 47. So I'm just going to slow my Hamilton down. Keep them on conserve. Both drivers here on conserve to the finish. And then I'm going to just allow these AI cars to squeeze by my Hamilton. Whoever want to go by, just squeeze by. And you can go. Verstappen squeeze by. He should be going to pit, yes. So we just need AI Hamilton to squeeze by. There we go, seeing him squeeze by now. The rival squeezing by as well. He's going to be going to pit. So it's just me and AI Hamilton. And we'll just cruise from there. Trying not to score any 47s. As I'm testing something new. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're just going to cruise from here to the finish. Kevin is going to be pushing his drivers. Let's take some screenshot. Hamilton in the wet. Perez way out here in P1. Nobody's catching up to Sergio Perez today. Not today. Out there in the wet on the Bahrain track here. Yeah, we'll just let Kevin go by there, boosting away. I think he's gonna have to make another pit stop since he's boosting so much. Look at that wake behind his car. Looks like a breakdown. When you look at the rivals in the rain with that wake, it looks like they're suffering a breakdown. Kimi boosting by Or Hamilton here. No problem. Now they're going back to pit. So we'll take back those positions nice and easy. And then we'll give it back. Oh my god. Or Hamilton is just chilling, enjoying life at this point. I wonder if his Hamilton could catch up back to Sergio Perez way out here. Looks possible. Not one lap to go. It is 3 to 5 laps. 3 to 5 laps. So that would be 20% per lap on conserve. So as long as you have 20% remaining, you can get a lap on conserve. And we're just continuing to cruise to the finish. Great race, bro. Well done. Thanks, man. Good luck, bro. And there we go. Cruising across the line. Perez created that huge amount of lead from the start. He maintained straight to the finish line. And Hamilton now about to go across the line. Let's boost him out so he doesn't lose P6. And finishes the race strong. Great race there, Kevin. Good luck in the rest of your event, bro. Alright, let's jump on into the next race. Let's look at Kevin drivers. Yeah, so level 10 Kimi, level 6 Hamilton. Let's jump into the next one. Here we go for our final race on France. Let's see what qualifiers is going to be like. Huge lead started in qualifiers here, and we did maintain that huge lead. 1-4 for us. We'll take that. So it seems like this setup is better at qualifying than our previous setup. So this is a good setup to run on the final day when it comes to looking good qualifiers. The only pullback with this setup is that it's going to draw a fair amount of strong players. So you just have to be mindful of that. It's going to draw a good amount of strong players. All right, we don't want to score 47, so we're going to cut Sainz down. And we'll just let Verstappen go enjoy himself in the clean air. And he's just flying in that clean air. And we just cut Sainz down here to cruise with the rest of the pack, as we don't want to score any 47s. I'm testing something new. You can try it as well if you'd like. You probably can figure it out. So, good luck. Remember to look over by the community section later today for that post of the winners of the giveaway of $600. Prizes will be given out on Monday. Remember to smash that like button, and if you're still here and you're not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Thank you for all your support. Let's use code word pit stop for this one to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. All right, we're going to go back to, let's look at our number 3. All right, so Bottas on fresh tires. We're going to be going back to pit here with Sainz, and then we let Bottas go by. If Hamilton can catch up, he can go by also. There we go, suffering a breakdown, so that should slow us down a bit to let a good amount of cars go by. Yeah, this should let a few cars go by here. And we're going to serve our breakdown. Oh, nobody's going by, everybody's coming to pit. All right, there goes a few cars going by. Yeah, we're going to allow them to go by. We're not going to pressure them or try to hunt them down. You want them to go by, as we don't want to score any 47s. Oh, I forgot we didn't cut down Verstappen here. So now he's going to go around. Let's cut him down there so he can cruise. He has a good amount of distance, so no need to push him there. We should have cut him down once he went to pit that second lap, but we forgot, so it is what it is. Cut right down Sainz. Verstappen cruising into pit. Let's boost him in. We're about to push Carlos Sainz from here. Let's cut Verstappen down. Why would we be pushing Sainz from here? Let's take a free pit stop with Sainz here. As I said, I don't want to be scoring any 47. So we don't want to be pushing Sainz too hard. Not for him to take those top positions. We're just going to cruise from here. Could cut him up to regular driving and let him drive. From there, Verstappen way out in the lead. And we'll just let them continue the cruise to the finish from there. Let's see if there's anybody making a pit stop up ahead. Alonso, Verstappen might make a pit stop. Yeah, they should definitely make a pit stop. And we should be taking back those positions. Alright, so up to P4. We'll take P4 as long as it's not P2. And Leclerc looks like he's going to have to make a pit stop as well. So we'll get by Leclerc eventually. But the leader is far away there. And that's going to give us 46 points and not 47. As I'm testing something. So at the end of the event, I'll let you know what I was testing. Always got to be testing these theories to see what works and what does not work. This is how I stumble on some stuff. Is you just come up with a theory and you're like, okay, let me test that theory out. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So, yeah. So if it works, you guys hear about it. If it doesn't work, then you don't. Sign's about to go out of tires. There we go, out of tires. Let's see if that car is going to catch up. Not today. Not today, rival. Not today. All right, so good race. Good one. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos for all your support. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event so far. 46 points for us. Let's see where we at the end of all our first 5 races. There we go. So we're at 3rd place after the first 5 races. And we'll just sit there and wait for all these guys to put in their races. This dude getting disconnects, or he's putting in 3 points from now. It's crazy. I never recommend putting in these 3 sandbagging races so early. Never. Alright. But let me get this race crate. And that's going to be it for this one. Let's see what we get in this race crate. Alright, we got some Vettel and some Norris. Alright, catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Take care, guys. Walk good.